Imagine our planet without forests. Picture a world stripped bare, devoid of the vibrant green canopy that sustains us. It's a haunting image, a stark reminder of what we stand to lose. Every minute, an area the size of 30 football fields is cleared of its trees. Forests are not just collections of trees, they are complex ecosystems teeming with life. But it is also a story of hope, a call to action to protect what remains. Forests are the unsung heroes of our planet, silently working to maintain the delicate balance of life. They are home to an astounding array of plants and animals, many of which are yet to be discovered. From the towering redwoods of California to the lush Amazon rainforest, these ecosystems are a testament to the power and diversity of nature. But their importance extends far beyond their biodiversity. Forests act as giant sponges, absorbing rainfall and releasing it slowly, preventing floods and ensuring a steady supply of water. They filter our air, removing pollutants and providing us with the oxygen we need to survive. The intricate network of roots holds the soil together, preventing erosion and ensuring the fertility of our land. Forests are nature's masterpiece, a symphony of interconnected life that sustains us all. To comprehend the true value of forests is to recognize our dependence on them, for they are the silent guardians of our planet. Our planet is facing an unprecedented crisis: climate change. The Earth's temperature is rising at an alarming rate, fueled by the increasing concentration of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. And forests, these silent guardians, play a critical role in regulating our climate. Trees act as carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and storing it in their wood, leaves, and roots. This process of carbon sequestration is essential in mitigating climate change by reducing the amount of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. However, when forests are cleared or burned, the stored carbon is released back into the atmosphere, exacerbating the greenhouse effect. Deforestation is estimated to contribute to nearly 20% of global greenhouse gas emissions, making it a significant contributor to climate change. Protecting our forests is not just an environmental issue, it's a global imperative for a sustainable future. The destruction of our forests is a complex issue with far-reaching consequences. While the primary cause is often attributed to human activities, the underlying drivers are multifaceted and interconnected. One of the leading causes of deforestation is agriculture, particularly large-scale commercial agriculture. As global demand for food continues to rise, vast swaths of forest are cleared to make way for cattle ranches, soybean plantations, and palm oil estates. Another significant driver is logging, both legal and illegal. Timber is in high demand for construction, furniture, and paper production, leading to the unsustainable harvesting of trees. Mining, oil, and gas exploration and infrastructure development also contribute to deforestation, fragmenting ecosystems and disrupting wildlife habitats. The underlying causes of deforestation are often linked to poverty, weak governance, and a lack of economic opportunities in forest-dependent communities. Understanding these complex drivers is crucial in developing effective strategies to combat deforestation. Section 5: The Silent Exodus, Loss of Biodiversity. Forests are not just vast expanses of trees, they are intricate ecosystems teeming with a breathtaking array of life. They are home to millions of species, many of which are found nowhere else on Earth. Deforestation is driving a silent exodus, pushing countless species towards the brink of extinction. The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the planet, is a prime example of the devastating impact of deforestation on biodiversity. This vast ecosystem is home to an estimated 10% of the world's known species, including iconic creatures like jaguars, harpy eagles, and poison dart frogs. As deforestation continues to fragment this vital habitat, species are losing their homes, their food sources, and their ability to survive. The loss of biodiversity is not just an environmental tragedy, it's a threat to our own well-being, as it undermines the resilience of ecosystems and jeopardizes the essential services they provide. Section 6: The Domino Effect, Deforestation and Ecosystem Collapse. The consequences of deforestation extend far beyond the loss of trees. When forests are cleared, it triggers a domino effect, disrupting the balance of nature. Forests regulate water cycles and prevent soil erosion. Deforestation leads to increased runoff, soil erosion, and water quality decline. The loss of forest cover exacerbates climate change. Cleared forests release stored carbon, contributing to the greenhouse effect. We are all interconnected, and our actions have far-reaching consequences. Section 7. When the Earth retaliates, the human cost of deforestation. The consequences of deforestation are not confined to the natural world. They are increasingly being felt by human communities worldwide. As we continue to encroach upon these vital ecosystems, we are not only jeopardizing the planet's health, but also our own well-being. Deforestation has a direct impact on human livelihoods, particularly for communities that depend on forests for their subsistence. Indigenous peoples who have lived in harmony with forests for centuries are particularly vulnerable to the effects of deforestation. They rely on forests for food, medicine, shelter, and their cultural identity. The loss of forest also increases the risk of natural disasters such as floods, landslides, and droughts. Forests act as natural buffers, absorbing rainfall and preventing soil erosion. Without this protective cover, communities are more susceptible to the devastating impacts of extreme weather events. Deforestation is not just an environmental issue, it's a humanitarian crisis that demands our immediate attention. Section 8. Turning the tide. The promise of reforestation. While the scale of deforestation can seem overwhelming, there is hope. Reforestation, the process of planting trees in areas that have been deforested, offers a powerful solution to restore degraded landscapes and mitigate the impacts of climate change. Planting trees helps to restore biodiversity by providing habitats for a wide range of plants and animals. It also helps to regulate water cycles, prevent soil erosion, and improve soil fertility. Reforestation is not just about planting trees, it's about restoring ecosystems and rebuilding the intricate web of life. Large-scale reforestation initiatives, such as the Bond Challenge, which aims to restore 350 million hectares of degraded and deforested land by 2030, demonstrate the global commitment to tackling this issue. By working together, we can turn the tide on deforestation and create a more sustainable future for generations to come. Section 9. Guardians of the Forest empowering local communities. Protecting our forests is not just the responsibility of governments and large organizations, it requires the active participation of local communities who depend on these ecosystems for their livelihoods. Empowering local communities to manage their forests sustainably is crucial in the fight against deforestation. Community forestry initiatives, where local communities are given the rights and responsibilities to manage their forests, have proven to be highly effective in conserving forests and improving livelihoods. These initiatives recognize the traditional knowledge and practices of indigenous peoples who have been stewards of the forests for centuries. By providing communities with the tools, resources, and training they need to manage their forests sustainably, we can create a powerful force for conservation. Empowering local communities is not just about protecting forests, it's about social justice, economic development, and creating a more equitable and sustainable future for all. Section 10. A global imperative policy and action. Addressing the complex issue of deforestation requires a multifaceted approach that involves strong policies, effective enforcement, and international cooperation. Governments play a crucial role in creating a policy environment that discourages deforestation and promotes sustainable forest management. This includes enacting and enforcing laws that prohibit illegal logging, establishing protected areas, and providing incentives for sustainable forest management practices. International cooperation is also essential in tackling the global trade in illegally harvested timber and agricultural products that drive deforestation. Consumers also have a role to play by making informed choices about the products they buy, supporting companies that source their raw materials sustainably, and reducing their overall consumption of forest risk commodities. Addressing deforestation is not just an environmental issue. It's a global imperative that requires collective action from governments, businesses, and individuals alike. Section 11. Our legacy, our responsibility. The future of our planet hangs in the balance, and the choices we make today will determine the fate of our forests and the countless species that depend on them. We are at a crossroads, and the path we choose will have profound consequences for generations to come. Protecting our forests is not just an option, it's an imperative, a moral obligation to safeguard the planet's health and ensure the well-being of future generations. It's about recognizing that we are part of nature, not separate from it, and that our actions have far-reaching consequences. Let us be the generation that turns the tide on deforestation. the generation that chooses to protect our planet's irreplaceable forests. Let our legacy be one of action, of stewardship, of leaving a healthier, more vibrant planet for those who come after us. The time for action is now, for the sake of our forests, our planet, and our future.